From 80s metal to 2000s pop, you're listening to the best variety of hits from the 80s through today. WNEK The Voice presents The Hit List with Cameron Co.
For anyone just joining us, you are listening to the best hits of the 80s through today. This is The Hit List on WNEK The Voice. My name is Cameron Co., and we are the absolute best variety in the Pioneer Valley. And so right now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about an event that's going on this Saturday. I alluded to it at the top of the hour. It is the Homeward Vets Music Fest, a.k.a. the Big Surf Dance 2020 in Ludlow, Mass. This Saturday, $10. Go on in, have a great time. And I'm here right now with Vinny Falkowski from Sleezzy Top, one of the bands that's going to be at the show this Saturday. So, how are you doing? You excited to be here?
Thanks for mentioning about this very worthwhile annual event. Very happy to be doing it. I've been doing it for a number of years. It's a really cool thing. It helps vets as far as, for instance, even if they get a place to stay, well, what about things like furniture and stuff like that? So that's where this comes in. This helps with a lot of the other stuff. Okay?
Yeah,
like for instance,
sure.
we got a big warehouse full of furniture and stuff, and what this event does is help pay for that. I mean, we do get some things from donations, but having the warehouse and having the truck to bring it and stuff like that. So that's what this does, and it's a really cool thing. We've been doing it for a number of years. It's actually Larry Green. This is his baby.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very happy to help him every year as far as I bring in some of my bands, and I bring in other musical acts, and I bring in some of the back line as far as that. But and we have other wonderful people that help as far as with their sound and with lights and things like that. But this is Larry Green's baby. He's the one that put all this together and started working with him a number of years ago on it. And we've moved it around the valley a few different places. This is a new place for us. We're doing it at the PACC, the Polish American Citizens Club in Ludlow, this Saturday. We've done it a number of places. Last year it was up. It was at Hawks and Reed in Greenfield. Before that, we had it at the. We even split it up. We had it at the Union Station in Northampton. We had it at the Deuce, the World War II Club in Northampton.
Very cool.
So, and this one we're doing it here. That way we can move it around to the valley. And we got a lot of, like I said, a lot of people helping out. You know, playing music it's a wonderful gift, and it's got a lot of great pluses. It has heartache too.
Oh, yeah.
But one of the nice things about it is being able to help with a wonderful cause like that. Just for being able to play, and all you people out there, come be a part of it too. We got a lot of great music. Let me throw a few things at you. We're gonna have,
sure.
We're gonna have Peter Newland from Fat fame. We got Brian from Truck Stop Troubadours. We've got the Donut Kings, who've been around even longer than Road Horse. I'm in a number of bands. Road Horse and Uncomfortables and Bomber and Sleezzy Top. That's my.
Yeah.
That's the ZZ Top tribute that we'll be playing. Another cool band from Ludlow, Ramshackle. There's a lot of great people. We're gonna have music all day. We got food. We've got raffles. Oh, by the way, we are always open for more raffle prizes. So local businesses that want to get in on this and want to help out, we're always down with that. And hey, $10, and it's a great time. It's a great time. So come on down.
Yeah, absolutely. And I saw in the promotion material for the event, it's gonna be 3 floors of music. How's that gonna work for everything? Like, it looks pretty interesting with the setup.
There's a great big room where I'll be playing, and a few people will be playing. And then there's another upstairs function room, and then we have another area off to the side, which would be more, like acoustics type stuff. And which we're going to try to time it so that the acoustic stuff will be in between setting up the other bands. So we're going to try to keep it running pretty smoothly as far as continuous music. So you could run around the club and somebody's playing here, somebody's playing there.
So there's always something going on at this event for sure.
Yes.
And it goes all day from noon till 1 a.m., correct?
Oh, yeah, it's going to go the entire time. And, so it's never a dull moment.
Well, what would you say for someone to expect who's never been to an event like this before? What should they expect if they come?
They're going to expect to have a really good time and a really good $10 well spent. That's what they're going to have. They're going to have some great music, and there's going to be food, and there's going to be raffles, and it's just going to be a good thing. It's a nice place. There's plenty of parking. It's pretty centrally located. And like I said, we've had this event over different venues across the valley, and we're going to try to do it this way to bring in into different areas and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think that's a great idea, and it's for a great cause too.
Yes,
it's only $10. You get to go check out such a great cause, and that's something I'm a firm believer in as well, and supporting our veterans. So I think it's an absolutely amazing cause. How did this event all get started and grow like this?
Like I said, Larry is the one that put all this together. I've done this a number of years with him, but this is something that he started putting together, and it's just gotten better and better. I mean, when it originally started, they were kind of getting, looking and finding furniture and stuff like this, but now a lot of people are donating stuff, so that helps too. And it's just another one of those grassroots things that just kind of grew, and it just gets better, and people hear about it and say, yeah, I want to be part of that.
Yeah,
And
so many local bands involved as well. Really, really a community effort is what it seems to be.
Yeah, and I could go on and on and on about the bands that have played this over the year too. I mean, I wish I had a list in front of me, but we've had some wonderful, wonderful acts over the years, and everybody's they're just wonderful about being supportive, and if you're able to play, this is a wonderful way to do what you love to do, and and help out. And let me see, we got the website for www.homewardvets.org. That is the place to go to see as far as what all this does. If you want to if you want to help, if you want to know what it's done, if you're a vet and you need to, you need some of our help. That is the place to go and check out. It's www.homewardvets.org.
Yep, and all of us here at the radio station are helping to promote this as well and spreading the word around. We're going to post this interview up on YouTube after so people can check it out before the event, and hopefully as many people will come by and support as possible. But kind of on a little bit of a different subject, a little bit about you and your bands. How did you get involved in music? How did that all get started for you?
Oh, how did I get involved in this, or how did I get involved in music?
Let's music all the way up.
Oh, how did I get involved in music? Well, that's I guess how does any musician start in music? They start by banging on something or strumming on something, and you just build into it. I guess that's how we all start. We either, I was lucky to have the musical background. My mom, my mom's in her 90s, and I just watched her do some. She's still playing.
Really?
My mom's a concert violinist. She still plays. She plays the violins that her father made.
Wow, that is amazing. So it's a musical family here.
Yes. So that's how I got into it. And I didn't take up the violin though. I gravitated towards drums. And by the way, there's a special place in heaven for parents of aspiring musicians that have that kind of patience, especially people learning how to play the drums.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because there's no way they're not going to do it loud. So I do that in lead singing in a number of my bands. Bomber is different. Bomber's a Motorhead tribute, so
Okay.
I do bass and vocals in that. Let's see. I want to. Well, not to bring it down, but I should also mention Road Horse, my band for over 30 years. That is kind of on the wayside. Joel Wilson, the man that I've been playing with we played together for over half our lives. We were doing a Bomber show. He's at Road Horse and in Bomber.
Okay, yeah.
And we were doing a show in Rhode Island a couple of weeks ago, and we were near the end of our set, and he suffered a major heart attack, and we lost him.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We were right on stage, and he went. We will be having a memorial for him. I'm putting together a memorial for him at Max Cap, Poor Richards, although by then it's going to be called Geraldine's, and
Yeah.
that'll be on March 8th. So that is a sad note. That like I said, we've been together for most of our lives together, and he had heart failure right on stage.
Oh,
and
that's I couldn't even imagine.
But anyway, so that's the thing about that. But anyway, so yeah, I just always try to have a number of bands because I like to play a lot.
I can tell. I can tell you're pretty into it.
Yeah, I just came from rehearsal. That's why I wasn't here at 9. I came from a rehearsal actually.
Yeah, and that's all right.
That's why my voice sounds a little raspy. It'll be fine by Saturday, I promise.
No, I'm sure. So, do you remember your first band? What was your first band you were in?
Oh my God. Well, I mean, even before I got into that, I mean, I was doing things in school, and playing different things, and by the time, high school marching band, all that sort of
Yep.
thing. They had a thing that was called an all-city band where they put all the high schools together, and they put together like a jazz stage band. But my first band, rock metal band, I guess. Oh my God, it's called Bethlehem. And we did, a lot of. I remember we did a lot of Aerosmith and a lot of. I think we did some Skynyrd and stuff like that.
Yep.
And we did some originals and stuff like that, and just played around the. That's the other thing too. I've seen so many venues come and go. If there's one thing, there aren't nearly as many venues as there used to be.
Really?
I don't think people go out as much as they used to be.
That's definitely
and that
true.
needs to change.
Oh, I completely agree. I'm one of those people. I'm doing sport management and marketing, and I'm trying to get people out doing events, going to things, and that's my goal too. So.
Yeah, so there's there's so many great bands to go see. I'll tell you, man, there is a real scene in Western Mass. There are. I play almost every weekend with so many, talented bands. My God, these and a lot of younger people too. And a lot of them they're so talented and they're so dedicated and they're so. They're so genuine about it, and it's wonderful to play with a lot of them.
Yeah.
And there's so many of them around, and unfortunately, every time I turn around, there's another venue that closes, which really sucks. But I mean, different ones open up. But this is a very, very happening area for local music,
Yeah.
and they're all very supportive too. They're wonderful people to work with, very supportive. We have as far share each other's gear if we need to, and backline and stuff like that. It's a wonderful community, and I hear that from bands that come in from out of the area.
Really?
They even
Cool.
go like, "Wow, like you really got a scene here," and you really they're very happy, and they come from far and wide. We get bands coming through here that they come from all over the country, and then a lot of them like, wow, you guys have really got something here. So we could use more venues, but the ones we got, I think we make good use of them, and I think we make out-of-towners feel welcome, and we're happy to play with them. And so this is a good area, and everybody should be out experiencing it.
Yeah, and this Saturday is really, just to bring it all around, this Saturday is the perfect time
Yes.
to come check it out if you haven't seen it before, because there's going to be so many bands there, full day's worth.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see it on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun for sure.
Yes.
Any last words before we head out today, or anything else?
Oh,
you
yeah,
want to
the
say
only
about
other
the
thing
show?
I wanted to say is, I'm digging the studio, man. I mean, I did a radio show for a number of years back in the 80s. It was mostly punk, brutal metal, everything like Ramones and Celtic Frost, and of course Motorhead, the greatest band ever. Changed my mind. And a lot of that kind of all the stuff that the big guys wouldn't play. I was playing Metallica when they were the big guys were ignoring it. Okay.
Yeah.
And just to look at the difference in technology, man, I was back spinning LPs, and we had PSA cards that looked like 8-tracks. Does anyone out there know what an 8-track looked like? But yeah, this is really, didn't have to find songs on cassettes. This is a cool studio.
Yeah, I love the studio,
the
and we're
technology.
still working on making it even better. That's what I'm on the executive board, the station manager right now, and we're doing a lot trying to improve the station. I'm really, really great to hear you say that as well.
Well,
Thank
and
you.
college radio is that's where it's at, man. I'm telling you, all this stuff before it gets at the big arenas, you hear it here first. This is where you hear the stuff that that makes it. So.
That's true. We give our DJs the opportunity to play whatever they want, have a show for 2 hours a week, whatever they want to do. So gives a lot of opportunity for new stuff to get out there. But thank you so much for coming on today. It was a great conversation with you, and I think we're all really excited for this Saturday. I'm going to keep directing people over there, and hopefully everyone listening can head over to the event, the Big Surf Dance 2020 for the Homeward Vets Music Festival. Going to be so much fun. Only $10. Check it out. And we will see you.
And thank you for your support.
Yes, and thanks for coming on. And rest in peace to your friend as well. It's such a sad story, but I want to end it on a high note. It's going to be a great day this Saturday.
Yes, it will.